Hey, Huzaifa. Hey, Asif. We're gonna wait 2 more minutes or so for others to join. So, where you're joining from?
I'm joining from Delhi, India.
Nice meeting you. Is this your first Python session? I feel I saw your
Yes,
name before.
yes.
Okay, and Huzaifa?
Uh,
Go ahead, go ahead. Sorry.
I have connected with you on LinkedIn.
Okay, sure. Perfect. Huzaifa? All good? Where are you based? Excuse me? Okay, nice meeting you. Is this your first session as well? Okay, cool. Okay, I'll just wait 2 more minutes or so and then we can start. If you want, you can just start your own collab notebook. This is where we code Asif. Um, I'll share my screen to show you. Yep, you should have something like this. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Is there something specific you want to try today, guys, or should I just like suggest something?
Can I uh, can I connect with one more device?
Excuse me?
I want to connect with one more device. Can I connect?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, so we have two options. We can like work on trend analysis. I think it's a good idea. Let's give it a try, or we can do basic Python stuff. Which direction do you want to go?
I think basic will be better for me.
Okay, and Huzaifa? I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. Really sorry, I can't say your voice is just a bit low.
He's saying agree with me for
Okay,
basic.
okay. Okay, so if you go to ChatGPT or Claude, Claude is way better in coding, but you have a higher limit on the number of times you can use it than ChatGPT. So let's go to ChatGPT and let's say, okay, I have an export from Google Search Console and I want to plot a graph, like a very simple task, right? So, okay, let me share the data first with you guys. So this is data from my website. Here. You can see the spreadsheet, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I shared it here. So I want you to download this as CSV. Okay. And then maybe we can even copy like the first few lines. Then I want to create a Python script on Google Colab. Why am I saying Google Colab? Because there are specific, sometimes there's one specific function that's specific for Google Colab. If you use another platform for Python, it's not going to work. It's a where you can get to select a file. I'll show you. I'll show you now. Where I select CSV file that's formatted as follows, and then you can just paste the first few rows like this. And I want to plot a line graph. Okay, so we basically, I'm gonna also paste this in the chat if you want to give it to ChatGPT, like copying and pasting it. Okay, so this is specific to Colab. If you work on other platforms, it's not gonna work, this specific line, okay? Okay, let's copy this code and go back here. Say, let's call this basics. There's some echo, I think. If you can like mute one of the devices or something, it would be way better.
Tell me.
Okay, anyways, so I pasted the code here, okay, and it's divided like step 1, import library. So these are, what is a library? It's an explanation of things we're going to use. So we are going to use, for example, something called Panda and something to analyze the data, something called matplot to plot, right here. Google Colab, because we're also using this function. I don't think we need this because we are on Google Colab, but let's leave it here for now. Okay, so once you paste this, let's run this code. Okay, you get to see this here. So select the file and you have this graph. Okay. It plotted the clicks. What if I feel like, okay, I want to make this better, and I also want to check why is this too high here? Like this was like, see, it was very high on April. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we can do a few things. I want this graph to be by month, not by day, because it just simply plotted every day, right? So I want this to be by no worries. Anyways, I wanted to plot this by month, and I want to plot impressions as well. So let's take it step by step. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to ChatGPT and I'm gonna say I want the x-axis to be by month and the CSV input. Are you following, guys?
Yes.
Okay, and the CSV input is by day. So I have a daily data, but I want to display it by month. So here is another code that does this processing in the middle. Group by month, right? So it's gonna go here and check all the clicks in April and group them in April 2024, and then do the same for May 2024, and then again sum all the clicks in June 2024, and so on. Okay, let's copy this. Okay, I want to share, one second, I want to put this here. But I also want to share this with you guys in case you want to use my collab. You can just make a copy. So I'm sharing the link in the chat. Okay, so you have this, now the new code. It's a good practice to say what is this, like this daily data. Okay, but then this is data grouped by. So when you add a hashtag like this tells Python, this is not a code. This is a comment I left. So if I pass this code to someone else, if I didn't leave those comments here, you wouldn't know what's the difference between this one or that one. So I'm leaving a comment, and the way to leave comments in the code is to add a hashtag like this. So this is not a coding command. This is a comment for the human reader who is like, if it's helpful if I want to share a code with someone, and if I don't leave any comments, they will not know what's the code is about, how is it working. If they want to change a small thing, they won't be able to, because it's just a complete block. It's important to leave comments. Anyway, so this one is data group by month. Let's give it a try. So again, you click run, and then you get to select the file, seasonal trends, and now it's by month. Okay, so now you have, here's April, here's May, June, July, August. Okay? Okay, that's great. Now I want to do something else. I want to plot the impressions too on the same graph. So I want clicks on this side, and I want impressions on the other side. So I'm going to go back to ChatGPT and say, great. Now I want to also plot impressions on the other y-axis. So clicks are on separate y-axis than impressions. So again, another code. You can stop me and ask questions, guys, or where are you? Like, what did you try so far?
Actually, I have just open the sheet and I'm trying to follow you.
And Jose, I'll pause for a second till you try those two scripts. I shared my notebook, this one. I shared this in the chat. So I want you to try and run those two codes. And if you want to share your screen as well, that would be great. And upload the file. So you need to download this as a CSV, right? Let's give it a second for you guys.
Okay.
Huzaifa, would that work for you?
Yes, I'm just trying. I have downloaded the CSV file and and the code from collab.search.google.
So you don't need to download this one.
Uh,
Just open it. If you want to make a
yes.
copy, you can save a copy in Drive, right? If you want to have a copy of your own, no worries.
Okay. Can I see your screen? The ChatGPT one.
yes. Okay, 1 second. This one. What part do you want? The prompt or
ChatGPT one. Prompt. Yes, prompt.
which first one?
First one. Yes.
Okay, this is the first one. Okay, I'm pasting it in the chat. Can you see it?
Yes. Yes. Is this the first one? First prompt?
It's done. Can you share your screen?
I think it's not the first one. First prompt.
Can you show me? Can you share your screen?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Huzaifa, how's it going?
I have just posted a code and checking rapid flow.
Okay. Asif, feel free to go ahead and share your screen if you want. I can double check it for you.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Allah.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Now we can see your screen. I'll stop sharing mine so you can get to share yours. Okay. I can't see your screen, but I did allow you to share it. Try again.
Let me. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see. Yeah.
Yes, I have downloaded the sheet and here is the prompt. I think
Okay.
this is the first one, right?
Yes. Run it if you try running it.
Okay. Should I have to add
No, you don't have
file?
to upload. No, don't upload anything. You
Okay.
just run it. Yeah.
Just a
Run.
minute.
What is this? Did you upload the file? Oh, here it
No,
is.
no.
Scroll. Yes, that's it. That's the script.
Okay.
Okay, copy that. If it's done, yeah, copy it and
Yes.
paste it in your collab notebook.
Yeah.
You can paste it here. Yeah, create a new one. Go to file. So you have mine and then you have yours as well. New, yes. Paste. Okay. And then run. You see the play button on the left?
Yeah,
Yes.
but-
No, no, no. Yes.
Yeah, this
Yes.
one.
Yep.
Does it take time?
Yes, sir. I also just pasted the code, but it's taking too much time. Is there an issue? Can we?
I don't know why. Is this an internet issue or what? I'm not sure.
Maybe because I just pasted a code and follow this step you mentioned, but it's taking too much time to run it.
Yeah. Uh, just take care when you're opening your settings, because this video is gonna be live. So just a note. It's weird that it's taking that much time. I'll try to run this again here and see on my side. Hmm. It didn't take that time. Let's try it. Guys, maybe you want to try another browser. I see someone saying that it's slow on Chrome. If you have Edge, for example, it may be faster. So if you can take the exact same sheet, like document and run it on Edge, maybe it's faster.
Let me start.
Yeah, sure.
Is it completed?
Yeah, it's done. Can you see? That's my one. That's my sheet, not yours. I want you to copy and paste your
Oh,
sheet, right?
no, it's not done.
Can you open this sheet in Edge? Yeah. Yes. I think you should like not share your screen till you like log in and then share your screen.
Okay, sir.
Well, it's still slow.
Yes, it's taking time here also.
Yeah. Okay, you need to choose the file. You didn't scroll down. Scroll down. Yes, you didn't choose the file. You need to click on choose file. That's why it's taking long.
Okay.
See, that was what's making it take, but here's the it plotted other things as well. Okay, you'll need to go back to ChatGPT and ask it to change the code. Okay, so what happened here is ChatGPT plotted a lot of data and we only want the clicks. So write in the prompt, I only want to plot the clicks, update the code accordingly. Yeah, write in the prompt. I'll write you the prompt here. I only want to plot clicks, update the code. Okay. I sent a message. Yes, I sent it in the chat if you want to copy and paste it. Joseifa, how is it going on your side? Did you see the message I sent, Asif, in the chat?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, now I want you, before we copy and paste the code, look here what's happening. It's in step 4, there's only the date. Scroll down a bit. Oh, sorry, up, scroll up a bit. In the code itself, yes, up. Here, see,
This
there's,
one?
yes, in this section. You see there's step 1, import necessary libraries, and then if you scroll down a bit, step 2, upload the CSV. It's explaining what each section of the code is doing. If you go to step 4, yep, so you see it's only date and clicks, right? Go back to your notebook, I'll show you something there. The where you run the code. Yeah, scroll.
Yes.
Scroll up. I just want to show you how to edit the code yourself if you don't want ChatGPT. Like, scroll up to the code itself. Yes, you can remove, actually. Do you see step 4? You can remove the impressions, the position. No, the second line, the DF impressions. Yep, you can remove that.
Okay.
The entire thing, the entire line. Yep. And then you can also remove the CTR and the position because we only want the clicks. You can remove all of the 2 other lines as well, the CTR and the position. Yep. And the position. And then if you go to step 5, okay, you only want to plot the clicks. So you're going to remove the second, third, and fourth lines, right? Okay, now try running it again. You need to select the file, yeah?
Will I add files?
Zaifa, how's it going on your side? See, now it looks better, right? And the next step from here is, okay, I pasted the prompt. You say, I want the x-axis to be by months. And the CSV input is by day. You're like explaining to ChatGPT the problem. So copy and paste this in ChatGPT and then take the updated code. Okay, copy. The code is ready. Good, copy it. Again, yep. No. Leave this as is. Scroll down. Scroll down more. Under the graph, scroll down. Okay, hover in the middle here, in the middle of the graph, like in the middle. Okay, let me show you. I'll share my screen. Give me a second. Here. Okay. Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen, Asif?
Yes.
Okay, so if you scroll
Yes,
down,
yes.
this, okay, you see here, when you hover over this, you can add code or you can add text. Text if you want just to leave information or extra comments outside of the code. So all you need to do is add the code and then you can paste it here. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, did you paste the code? I'll stop sharing again. Yeah, so hover like your mouse a bit on, yeah, it's somewhere, yeah, you see this line where you can scroll? It's, if you hover here around this, it should be here. I'm not, should pop up. Weird.
Uh,
No, not a
I
comment.
can see and just add a comment. Option.
Okay, go to insert. Maybe there's an easier way to do it. In the menu, in the file, edit, view, insert. No, top menu under the title of the document.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, code cell. Okay. Okay, here's a new one. Now paste in it. Run. Great, now it looks better, right? Like it looks like mine.
Yes.
Okay, the next step is you can also say, I'll give you another prompt here. Paste. And this is exactly what I'm going to do now. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. So I got the new code. I'm going to write a comment plotting impressions 2 on a different axis. You can also leave a prompt used, for example. Let me get the prompt from here. Used. Let's run this code. You can see my screen, right? Right? As if you can see my screen.
Yes, I can.
Okay, so something is very odd here. It doesn't look right. Let's go and see what happened. Month. No, it's not right. Okay, I'll go back and say graph is broken. I can also go to Claude. The graph plotted here is wrong. And then you can paste the code. One second. I'll paste the code. I have an internet issue apparently. One second. share this now. 1 second once it's done. Claude is really better than ChatGPT. Really, in my opinion. Okay, so now I want to copy this. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back to my sheet here, add another section, say updated and fixed, but let's see if that's gonna work.
I've done the same with ChatGPT.
Okay, yours is better. Can you see mine? The graph.
Yes, I can.
It's horrible. Show me,
Can I share my? Yes.
okay, share the code. Share the code in the chat. Let me try
Can you
here.
see?
Yeah, I can, yeah. Okay, let's try this one.
Uh, Sharing the code in the chat.
Let's try again. I'm trying this one here.
It's exceeding the limit here.
Yeah, it's horrible. Impressions, y-axis is yes. Let's see if it's gonna fix it this time. Part of the thing is being able to describe to ChatGPT what is wrong with the output, right? Okay, now let's try again. Additional scale. Let's run this code here. I don't know what's happening, but it's horrible.
Can I share my screen with the code?
Yeah, yes, of course. Your screen is actually shared, but we're sharing both. So if you're sharing your screen, you won't see yours. You'll
Like
see.
like after the first prompt, I've copied your the next prompt. The graph plotted here is broken, and ChatGPT come up with the new code. This is
Copy this
that's
code
my
and
missing
paste
here.
it. Can you copy this code and paste it
It's
for us in the chat?
it's exceeding the limit here.
Okay.
Uh,
Can you share?
can we can share it in 2 times. Like, can I
Or you
share
can.
it in the two go?
Yeah, of course, of course. If you want to share, or if you want to share it in a document, right? If in a Google Doc, that would work as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever works for you.
Okay, okay. Yes, I'm sharing in the group.
It goes to show that we can be using the same prompt and get different outputs, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll try your code. I think it's gonna work better. I'm not sure what is happening here. I think I figured out what's the problem. Let me try your code. I'll share my screen. Okay, here. If code. Let's run this here. Okay, perfect. And I also here did some fixing, like I explained it again. So let's see. Let's see if this is going to work this time. Because when I looked at the code here, my code, the broken one, okay, it's plotting CTR. I didn't ask for CTR, right? So something is wrong.
Yes, yes.
There is like it's cleaning CTR data. I don't know why. So something is wrong. So I went back and I like asked it again. And that shows that you need to look at what's happening, even if you don't understand like each line of code. But under like, okay, we're plotting months, we're plotting clicks, like what's happening, right? Like you need to have this ability to, okay. Let's try and see if I'll be able to do it this time. So let's go and run. Okay, pretty much the same. We did it. Okay, so the problem was for me in ChatGPT is that for some reason ChatGPT changed the matrix it was plotting, right? And it doesn't make sense. So even though I kept giving it, hey, this is not right, sometimes you need to start over and give it a full, like here, I'll share this, a full explanation of what you want. I'm gonna add this here as well. Like you can, if you hover here, you can get add text, and I'm gonna add the prompt here. Prompt, okay? So you have to go back and look at the code sometimes and say, okay, so here it's cleaning and formatting all the data. I can just, to make sure that nothing goes wrong, I can just remove any mention of CTR. I want the date, I want, okay. And then here it's grouping by month, but it's only doing clicks and impressions, so we're good. Even though I removed 2 lines, this should work fine. See? You need to make sure you remove all mention of the clicks, the CTR. Yeah, so there is one thing I also want to do, and it's really fun. Okay, so give me a second. I want to export another, because we have 10 minutes and I want to do that. So give me a second. Search console here or here. She exported using this extension here. Okay, now we want to do something with the keywords. Okay. Last day, 24, and then okay, I want to say query. Okay, all the queries. Okay, and request. I'm gonna call this keywords. Okay, and then I want to download this CSV. I'm gonna share. If you go back to the CSV I shared, it's in another tab now. Okay, and now I want to go to chat and say, hey, chat, I want to plot. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to see at what position, at each position from 1 to 10, what is my likely CTR? I want to find out for each position between 1 to 10. What is my likely or average CTR? I have this data in CSV. CSV file from, here is a sample of the data. Okay, I'm gonna share this here with you guys. I'm gonna share the prompt in the chat. Okay, so it's coming up with a process, and at this point you need to look, okay, I will load my CSV, okay, the Python script is going to parse and clean, it's going to round the positions, group by that position, and then calculate the average per position. Okay. I think it's going to need one more update, but let's see how this works.
Should I add CSV file, the new one, updated one?
You don't need to add the CSV file. And I
in the
actually don't,
prompt.
if you want to, you can, but I don't. Okay, let's see. CTR. See. Okay, let's see how this works. Load the file, keywords. Okay, so for position, here's my clicks for position. And it's very interesting because the higher the position, the higher my click. Okay, let's double check something. I want to ignore any keywords ranking in positions higher than 10 in this data. Okay, so I want to look at only the position, the keywords where I am on the first page. I don't want, for example, to take this page into account. I want to look only at the pages that are on the, like, analyze using this data only. So let's see if that changes things. Filter out data in second plus pages. I'll share the prompt as well. Here. It's still the same. So I get the most clicks when I'm in position 10, which is very interesting. Okay, now I'm gonna do something. Here, I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna go to Claude and say, hey, Claude, I have this code which is supposed to look all keywords ranking in the first page of SERPs, position 1 to 10, and the output is the average CTR per position. Can this be better? Let's see what it, like sometimes it's good to cross-reference one LLM with the other.
Yes.
You can copy this error and paste it in ChatGPT. If you have an error, you can just copy and paste it in ChatGPT to show, okay, here's, I got this error and it's going to update it for you.
I got some error as well.
There's something with the it makes it, there's no column called positions. It's called ranking, I think, right, in the sheet. So
Yes.
that's why it's looking for a column called position and there isn't. Okay, now I'm gonna try the code by Claude. Improve code by Claude. It's fixing something. Okay, so
Hello.
yes, I'm still waiting on Claude to fix the code. So
Okay.
how is it working on your side? How is everything?
Can you share my screen?
Yeah. I can see it. I was just like not focused. I was just thinking of the code.
Yeah. After this one, I have added the new code. I got an error, and I asked asked Collab to fix it, and then it suggested me this the new code, and then I got this one.
You see my screen now?
After that,
Okay, so I updated the code and apparently something is working, but there's some issues still. But so average CTR by search position, it has a plot. Okay, and then the overall average of any position is 0.25%. But then here's my average by position. Okay, and then number of keywords by position. So I have a lot of keywords in position 1, position 2, position 3. Okay. That actually explains why, because the more you have the, okay, no worries. Top performing keywords. Okay. So it showed a lot of data. I think this is really worth looking into and playing around with. You have the code in basics in the file I shared, my collab. Feel free to play around with it, run the code, upload the keywords tab. Yeah.
should I refresh it?
Excuse me?
Should I refresh the Collab one page?
I'll share it again. So I just want to make sure you have it in the comments. I'm also sharing this video. I'll upload it probably end of day on YouTube, and I'm gonna email it to you and other people who signed up for the session. I think we're done. Like we're at the end of the session, and I hope you found this useful to any at like any level. It's just an intro. Python is very powerful and can do a lot more than this. I really like this report here. Really like this.
Yes,
It's not perfect. However, it's a very good place to start to analyze keywords. I like this so much. What else? Yeah, so I wouldn't like it. It still needs further fine tuning, and you can test it on different data to figure out what needs to change. But definitely a good place to start. Do you have any questions before we wrap this up?
I think I enjoyed your session, and it's
Thank you.
totally new to me, and I learned a lot. And yeah, thank you
Thank you so much,
for your
Asif.
time.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.